What's up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And this is the wrestling news on April 2nd, 2025 for y'all today. And we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing wrestling news stories and rumors that you assassinators need to know from the Ringside News article, including Miro re-signed with WWE after AEW exit, a possibility, and we got some more footage from the OnlyFans model Morgan Moore. Also tried to grab and harass another WWE star on that same night. And OnlyFans model Morgan Moore responds after making CM Punk uncomfortable at WWE at the WWE live event, and Jordan Grace, his husband, in intimated by security toss during April 1st edition of NXT, and Lillian Garcia reveals offered on-go role after return, and much more. Please make sure to hit the subscribe and the post notification bell for more of SNA's videos, and subscribe over to his other channel at SNA Entertainment. Link is in the description box below. Thank you very much in advance. And now let's get into the first story, which is Miro re-signs with WWE after an AEW exit. And I would say, I guess my April Fool's joke was actually a jinx, because guess who's now back in WWE? Yep, you guessed it, the Bulgarian brute himself. And no, he did not make his return yesterday on NXT, but it's been official that he signed a contract with the company. Now he's back in nearly or exactly 5 years ago, where he got released in April 2020. Now he's back in April 2025. After months of speculation, PW Insider has confirmed that Miro, formerly known as Rusev, maybe we'll go back to that name, has re-signed with WWE. The former United States champion was spotted at WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, where he reportedly spent most of his day. And multiple sources confirmed Miro's presence at the facility, with strong indications that the visit was tied to setting up his return to WWE programming. While no date has been set for his on-screen return, this move makes it clear that WWE has serious plans for the Bulgarian brute. CJ Perry, known to WWE fans as Lana, was notably not present during the visit, which already has fans questioning whether will be returning solo, or if a reunion with his real life wife is still on the table. Well, this update comes after earlier reports stated that WWE had interest in bringing Miro back, although no deal had been finalized at the time. Now it's official, he's signed, sealed, and ready to for the next chapter. And Miro originally joined AEW in 2020, signed a big money extension in 2022, and ultimately requested his release, which was granted earlier this year. He recently wrestled his first match in over 14 months, at a at a co- at a co- at a cater a a, co- a, qu- a, qua- a, co- a Cotter pro wrestling event, fueling fans' speculation that his WWE return was getting closer. Now that he's back under contract, fans are wondering will WWE resurrect the beloved Rusev Day character, or introduce something entirely new, and very exciting and interesting questions. But I want to ask you a similar question now that reminds me, like, what are your opinions about Miro's return in WWE? Like these speculations in this report, like about Miro's return in WWE. And do you think that or do you think that or do you think it's just a visit and they did not sign him into a contract? Let me know down in the comment section, right down below, assassinators. I'll say if anybody asks me, do you think he signed a contract to return to WWE, or he was there to visit, like to negotiate? I I'm I'm not sure what to tell you, but I think maybe this could it wouldn't deny the fact that it could be a return like on the table. But I'm not sure how far it goes if he's already like signed to be back into the company. I cannot say much about that because how do I know? Like I'm just hearing from the source, like here on this news story. Like so how do we know like if it yeah, like how do I know if this is a confirmed done deal? The only way to find that out if he makes his on-screen return very more sooner rather than later. Like if this has been something that even WWE will confirm, like I would believe it, but we'll see. Like if WWE can confirm this by making him making this appearance on the latest episode of Raw or SmackDown, which I think they'll probably save him until afterwards if I have to predict like what they're going to be doing with the Bulgarian star. But yeah, again, I'm gonna let you guys to decide in the comment section right down below. Moving on to the next news story, we got some footage of that shows OnlyFans model Miss Morgan Moore like also tried to tried to grab Dominic Mysterio at the same WWE event. OnlyFans model Megan Moore is back in the spotlight and not in a good way. After her controversial interactions with the likes of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes went viral, like new footage like has surfaced showing she also tried to grab uh, Dominic Mysterio during the same WWE event in in Nottingham, England. Man, like no disrespect for the model, but she's kind of sounds a bit desperate. Like it seems like that she's desperate of looking for a guy, which I'm not gonna get into more details about that. It's very uncomfortable the way I even said that as well, and very I was say yeah embarrassing for me to be getting into that direction. I'm just saying, like, why else she did that? She was spotted like doing it to like three different wrestlers that were in that exact same match. Like coincidence? Not exactly. But anyways, we see in the new clip, Dominic Mysterio is seen like walking to the back after his match, like when Moore reaches out towards him, like fr- from the crowd without missing a step. Dom swerves to avoid her, and turns around midway, clearly like, what irritated, and says fudge unsweetened chocolate kiwi kale off, which no, he was not talking about telling her to go off with her what's it called, her organic unsweetened chocolate bar. But anyways, But anyways, this comes after like she rubbed Chick Magnet Punk's shoulder while he was trying to take a selfie with fans. Like Punk pulled away immediately, like which somebody might not have told her that he's a married man, along with Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio as well. But in when like she tried again, he didn't sugarcoat like his warning. Like he said, "I I'm going to punch you in the face," like to the model, even though it's a female. But I and yeah, maybe like he should have said, "Yeah, you're lucky that my wife April's not here," or AJ, or whatever you want to call her. But anyways, Moore also reached for Cody Rhodes, who dodged her advances as she grabbed at his arms, like and neck, like which I believe the same direction as his tattoo was. But both men made it clear they were uncomfortable, which you could blame the guys. But anyways, after getting slammed online, Moore responded via Twitter like on April 1st, like that saying like I didn't know there was a rule that you can't like put your arms like around a wrestler, like given like a lot of wrestling fans like hygiene like is questionable, like this like makes sense, which she even admitted like, and I apologized like at the time like for being too aggressive trying to do that for a pic, like when they came back and took photos on my phone. But with new footage emerging, like that apology, like feels even weaker to many fans, like especially uh, as this like shows like a clear pattern of behavior. More like has been like known like for crossing boundaries at wrestling events, like and this latest moment like with Dominic only adds fuel to the fire. Wrestlers consistently like show up like for fans, like but like respecting like personal space like should be like the bare minimum, which that's very fair enough. Like it's one thing being a fan, but that doesn't mean go far by grabbing on to their arms or any other place, like especially in an uncomfortable inappropriate manner. But yeah, what are your thoughts onto this apologetic message from the what's it from the OnlyFans model, like Miss Morgan Moore, yeah. And I would say maybe it's was the right move to send out this apology message, but maybe she shouldn't have trying to do that, even if it was trying to get a picture of them in the first place. Like maybe you should have waited, like, and probably got some maybe you should have got like a backstage pass, or wait until they got backstage to see if they're gonna do some autographs or a little or mini meet and greets like after the show. Like then you could, then like you can then possibly could then you could probably could say like you excuse me, that you can say like then you can start taking pictures with them and whatnot. Yeah, you shouldn't do it like when they're trying to go backstairs and trying to freshen themselves up after their match, like in the 6-man tag match, which was the Judgment Day against Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk. Well, and the reason why I know because I remember hearing about this news story the first time. But let's hope that she makes this a learning lesson of never grab onto a wrestler, like even if it is her favorite wrestler, like even if it's her favorite one. Let me rephrase that into the paragraph of the what's got the vocabulary. But anyways, yeah. But let's hope that she finds us a learning lesson. But anyways, we got next up. We got another OnlyFans model. I mean, we got another more news about the OnlyFans model. Like responds after making Punk uncomfortable at the WWE live event. Like OnlyFans model Morgan Moore has broken her silence after footage went viral showing her getting too handsy with CM Punk during a WWE live event in in in, no, in Nottingham, England. And her response is is uh is raising eyebrows. Like after fans uh called back her behavior, only Moore took to Twitter to April 1st, 2025, to explain her side of the situation. She she stated, "I didn't know there was a rule of that you can't put your arms around a wrestler, but given a lot of WWE fans hygiene is questionable, this makes sense." Guy apologized at the time for being too aggressive, trying to do that for a pick, when they came back and took photos like on my phone. The incident occurred while CM Punk and Cody Rhodes were engaging with fans. Punk attempting to take a selfie with visibly uncomfortable after Moore touched this show his shoulder when she tried again. Punk pulled back and warned her abruptly, "I'm going to punch you in the face." Cody Rhodes was also seen in dodging Moore's advances as she reached for his arms and neck while he tried to pose for a selfie. Moore's history, boundaries pushing behavior at wrestling events has been noted by fans online, but this is the first time she's directly addressed in an incident herself. While she claimed to apologize in person, her public tweet didn't exactly come across as a remorseful to many fans online. Wrestlers often go out of their way to engage with fans, but this situation serves as a reminder that physical boundaries exist, and crossing them even in a fan friendly setting is never okay. And there's different versions of the video you can see, where you can see CM Punk trying to take selfies with the fans. There's the first one on the back side of the incident. And I don't think you even have to be told what he said in order to be observed for what he just said. Maybe you have a better angle for those that didn't catch it in the back. But you pointed to somebody in the audience saying, looked like he said, "I'm gonna punch you in the face," which yeah, if you for some reason don't want to go to the front page, but hopefully that was good enough, to see CM Punk was not playing when it comes to personal space, like especially him as a wrestler. And hopefully that this shows a sign to fans like before you can I think you have the right to touch them, like you should make sure it's okay for you to put your arm around them, like, and ask for their permission first, like, and not like just assume that they're gonna like it when you do that, like, but yeah, yeah, like, what are your thoughts onto this apologetic missing? Do you think she means it, or what do you think? Maybe she should have added some more into it, like even though she had some more like sincere messages, like even though like she did like saying like she just wanted to get a picture of them basically, and since like maybe she did went a bit too far and she did not know it was against WWE's policy, like in like it, of putting an arm around the wrestler, like because you're a fan, because she's a fan, like but now that she knows that, hopefully that she will learn from this mistake and also what's that? And also move on and try and make sure that she does not think it'll be okay to do that, even if the wrestler is taking selfies with the fans. Just making just always like check on if it's okay for you to take the pic with the wrestler, of course. But like, hopefully everything worked out at the end. Which she made it sound like that when they said like guys like Rhodes and Punk went back to her and took the selfies with her. But moving on, we got Jordan Grace's husband like intimated like by security, like by security toss like during the April 1st episode of NXT. It says right here, Jordan Grace's strength is something that no one should ever like underestimate. And I kind of admit that too. I'm like, yeah, her strength is very unbelievable and unspeakable. Like basically, and I didn't say those specific words, but I just said like it because it's the truth, of course. But and her husband Jonathan Gresham like is well aware of that fact. I mean, given that he's married to her, so he knows probably most things about it, if not everything. But anyways, following Grace's incredible fear of, I mean, feat of strength. I mean, not fear, feat of strength with a T, not a R. Like on NXT this week, Gresham has now reacted in a hilarious way. During the April 1st episode of WWE NXT, security rushed to break up a brawl between Jordan Grace and Jada Parker. However, Grace had no intentions of backing down, throwing a security guard out of the ring, and taking out several others in the process. After seeing the clip, Jonathan Gresham shared it on social media and had a very appropriate response, stating that was going to take care of of a chore at home by cutting the grass, as he was obviously in was intimidated. That's what they were probably trying to say, but they forgot the D in the extra I to make it intimated. But it's intimidated, with him saying, "Let me go cut the grass." Fans quickly noticed Gresham's reaction and loved the fun dynamic between him and Grace. Some joked that John joked that he had better he had better have dinner ready before Grace was was a home, while others like the how he acknowledged his wife's strength. Gresham and Grace have great chemistry, and this moment was another fun example of their relationship. Jordan Grace's time in WWE NXT has created many exciting possibilities, with NXT Stand and Deliver coming up soon. Fans are eager to see if she will have a bigger role in the event, especially since WWE seems to have major plans for her. And do you think those major plans is happens to be her being at least the challenger for the NXT Women's Championship against Stephanie Vaquer? And also, what is your thoughts what's your reactions to Jonathan Gresham's reaction to like with him uh see showing his reactions by showing the replay of the clip of saying thanks for coming to Jordan Grace on WWE's site, where it says the caption of "Let me cut the grass." And it says right here, what am I talking about? But what are your thoughts on this reaction, assassinators, and do you think that Jonathan Gresham's going to think twice before for crossing her or saying anything bad or bad about her or anything what's that word? I'll say or refusing to do a particular chore or even when it's his turn to make dinner. Does he be thinking twice? But to disagree, let me know down in the comment section right down below. But yeah, I think that would be the case, but I don't think that's gonna be anything to worry about because it seems like they're happily married, and hopefully that stays that way. But yeah,
We're gonna go drop the car off real quick. Baby's sleeping in his bed. I'm gonna leave this open. Can you just listen for if he starts crying?
I can listen. Yeah, I can keep an ear out.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below, and I would say let's I'll say yeah. And I'll say the one thing that they also have in common, next to them being very bulkingly huge, like two bodybuilders, like a bodybuilder couple, I should say. If I describe both Jordan and Jonathan, but I'll say besides that and them being professional wrestlers in general, I'll say there's another thing they have in common, and that is to have their first and last names. At least in wrestling, it starts with the letter J on their first, and then their last name was with a G, like Jordan Grace and Jonathan Gresham. Yeah, that's another thing that I just realized. Out of their relationship, they have their wrestling names that's similar. Like their initials are JG. Yeah, if I got it correctly, yeah, Jordan Grace and Jonathan Gresham. But yeah, Jonathan, my boy Jonathan Gresham kind of sound like me if I was a wrestler, though. However, yeah, like in a way. But uh, but anyways, let's
Julian, can you go clean that mess up?
clean the car mess.
No,
What mess?
go check out.
Okay, excuse me for a moment.
Come on, Julian.
Okay, Trey, excuse me for a second. Where's the mess? But it's individual. Want to get it? That's a bit too much right now. Oh, you guys. right there. You're welcome. Oh, assassinators, I'm back here. Next up, we got Lillian Garcia reveals WWE offered an ongoing role after returning. And Lillian Garcia may no longer be uh, the weekly voice of WWE SmackDown, but like her emotional return, like came to the company. I mean, her return to the company has turned into something like much deeper than just another gig. Um, and a heartfelt update shared during her appearance on Chris Van Vliet's The Inside podcast. Well, mm, but yeah, so a long time WWE ring announcer opened up about how much being back like has meant to her personally. Uh, Running back personally, she she explains, amazing about the experience. The fans have been incredible. Just the love from that, like to the people like I'm working with, to new talent that's there, like the girls in the locker room, absolutely incredible. Garcia, who wrapped up her recent run on Raw and SmackDown, made it clear that she's not gone for good, and neither are the relationships. Like she uh, rekindled, like along the way, they all reached out to her, or they were like, "We're gonna miss you on a weekly basis." They know I'm not like gone, but they're like, we're gonna miss you on a weekly basis. But the return like also like hit a personal cho- uh, personal chore, like for her working back like with Triple H and seeing all a these people like that I worked like with from so many years. All the agents now like that are the producers that are there. Like it's my family, right? And I have my parents. I don't have my parents anymore. I didn't. I have kids. Like and I'm not in a relationship, so it is my family. WWE clearly felt the same even after like her like scheduled appearances ended like the the company like made a point like to keep her involved. Garcia revealed and the fact that they said like, look, we really want to work this out to keep you in some capacity. Like here, man, like that's music to my ears, like and to my heart. Uh, with her spot like on Saturday, like on Saturday night's main event, like and more appearance being discussed. Like Garcia isn't just making cameos. Like like she's holding on to like something much more meaningful. It's not about the spotlight, it's about being home. And we're gonna end today's wrestling news video with some AEW one, an AEW one, and that's another pay-per-view taking place during All In weekend. uh, AEW is taking a page straight like out of WWE's playbook. All In Texas won't be just one show, like it's a full-blown week like of nonstop action. Like after 2 years like of running All In at London's Wembley Stadium, AEW is bringing the spectacle like stateside like in 2025 with the July 12th pay-per-view set for Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. But like the real story, like in revealing questions, like they're stacking the week like with TV tapings, fans even events like events like in a Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Like AEW confirmed the full All In Texas week schedule like on Twitter, and it's loaded. Wednesday, we got AEW Dynamite, which is likely the go home show on July 9th, like at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland, Texas. And Thursday, July 10th, the day after, they're going to do a pre taped AE, AEW Collision at the exact same venue, like which they're going to play on Saturdays, July 11th. But Friday, well, no, it was like it's not gonna be on. No, it's not gonna be taped. It's gonna be on that day, like the day after on Thursday. On Thursday, like it's gonna be on July 10th, like because Saturday it's gonna be on the 12th. Like Friday, July 11th, we got Starcast, like a Starcast at the Celebration Arlington, like, and we got Death Before Dishonor, like, which is gonna be at the Dishonor at Death Before Dishonor at the S Sports Stadium in Arlington, like Saturday, like July 12th, like AEW All In, like Texas at Globe Life Field. This marks like AEW's first stadium show in the United States, and they're going big. Like the addition, like of ROH Death Before Dishonor, and giving Ring of Honor its second pay per view of the year, a super card again a first second ever pay per view super card of honor already locked like in for May 2nd, like in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Comrade Thompson is also bringing Starcast back to the U.S. like for the first time in 2 years. Like now, like expanded like into a 2 day convention with meet and greets, like legends, panels, and what he describes as really uh, unique autograph opportunities, like and photo op like opportunities that we've never really like been able to offer before. AEW like still like has two more pay-per-views before the Texas Takeover Dynasty. Like this Sunday, this Sunday, April 6th, like and Double or Nothing on May 25th. Like, but when July hits, like all eyes will be on Arlington. What are your thoughts onto this full updated schedule on what show's going to be on which part of Texas, like from Dynamite to All In, like, and we also got Death Before Dishonor. We also got what's that called? What's that name of the convention? The Starcast. That's what it was. Yeah, which is going to be a 2 night event for it's going to be on for on Fridays and Saturdays. So whoever's going to be in the Texas area, I would suggest you to pay a visit and just like and yeah meet your favorite wrestlers. Get their autographs, take pictures with them, whatever you want to do, and and yeah, and and for those assassinators that wants to know like what did they think about this? Again, what do you guys want to think? Like, do you think that we could see a who do you think we're going to be seeing on the card? For sure, I got two names that's going to probably definitely going to be. I mean, I have two matches that's going to be on the card with four names like that's going to compete at this year's All In Guaranteed. Uh, if I tell you right now, maybe it won't come true. Okay, I'm just kidding. That's just some what's it called? What's that called? Superstition. Superstition belief, I guess you could say. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below, and that'll be it for today. Assassinators on the latest, wildest, and intriguing wrestling news and rumors that you assassinators need to know, and that's from. And I'll say from the Ringside News article, let me know in the comment section right down below what's your favorite news story out of this list. And I would say I'll give Miro, like we signed it with WWE, is my favorite one. And it happened to be like announced, like more like not announced by WWE, but by these wrestling sources like that. I keep an eye out like on what's the accurate keep an eye out on accurate updates like on what's going on in the world of professional wrestling. But we're gonna only way to find out the to see if this speculation is true is that when that day comes for him to make his WWE return. I think he could go in any brand, like maybe he could wrestle for WWE. I mean, like WWE's main roster, like Raw or SmackDown, or maybe their NXT show, like for about a good year. Like either way, I think that they should either like bring him back as Rusev, or if you're going to keep the name they use in AEW or something better, like still acknowledge that this is Rusev, but he's going by a new name because Rusev is pretty much dead to him, I guess you could say. But yeah, and if you like this video, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Also hit the subscribe, post notification bells for more of SNA's videos. And also subscribe on this other channel at SNA Entertainment. Link is in the description box below. Also, check out my AEW Go Home edition of Dynamite, I guess you could say, like the final Dynamite before Dynasty, and we got some very few intriguing matches, which is from the likes of Timeless Tony Storm taking on Penelope Ford. Again, we also got the rated R superstar Cope that has hope, like going to be taking on Claudio Castagnoli, and in a match like on tonight's episode. And also we got a mixed tag team match between AEW World Champion and his secretary Marina Shafir of the Death Riders taking on Swerve Strickland and Willow the Pillow Nightingale. Who do you think that is going to be on top on each of these matches, like respectively, like of the momentum, I guess you could say, before they head over to AEW Dynasty? And what do you think what's else going to be happening? And do you think we're going to have some more matches that's going to be added on the card as well? And how the full card do you think is going to look like? Which we're gonna reveal that like this Saturday on Collision when I make up my predictions on who's gonna be winning, who's gonna lose. Hopefully, I will have a chance to make the review video. Well, before I even make a review, hopefully I get a chance to watch it. But I'm let you guys go and you decide that in the comment section right down below, which you can just click down and see where it says comment at and just start commenting anything that you want to say about in that matter. But I'll see you guys then when AEW goes off the air, and I'll tell you what exactly went down. Like for those that are aware or unaware, and I hope that you guys will have a I hope y'all have an awesome Wednesday afternoon, and I'll see you next time with some more SNA content. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Bye bye, my assassinators. Y'all take care. Have a magnificent and miraculous afternoon, and I'll see you guys later on in the night. Peace.